हेलो माय व्यूअर। आज का क्लास फिजिक्स प्रोजेक्टाइल और उसमें भी रेक्टेंगुलर प्रोजेक्टाइल विनय चैनल पर विनय क्लासेस। रेक्टेंगुलर प्रोजेक्टाइल concept 11 to find velocity after time t when the velocity of projection be u. This is the diagram. OY, OX. This OY is positive directions and this OX is again positive direction, and the directions of projection of the object is along x-axis, which is u, and the object is moving in this track which is parabolic in nature, and we have to find the velocity at the point P where velocity is v vector, and component of these vectors along horizontal direction is vx, and in the vertical directions downward it is vy, and this point is the p, and this is at the time t equal to t object is situated, and here initially the object is at the time t equal to 0. For horizontal motion, this velocity vx will be equal to initial velocity, means no change in the speed value along x-axis due to dynamic equilibrium. What do you mean by equilibrium? For a particle, net force must be 0, and equilibrium of a rigid body means net force and net torque must be 0. And here dynamic means the object has initial velocity and that velocity will be maintained, so that is called dynamic equilibrium. And there is another word, static equilibrium. If the object has initially 0, so that equilibrium will be known as static equilibrium, but here it is the dynamic equilibrium. And reason another for this one is, here during the motion, if you think about the free body diagram of the object, so this force is gravity force and this is very close to the earth's surface, so therefore g will not change, and this mg is vertically acting downward, so there is no any component along the x-axis horizontally, because component to find is simply mg cos alpha. Here this alpha is your 90 degree, so mg cos 90, so finally 0. So no force is acting along the horizontal direction, and formula for horizontal direction along x-axis is max, means force is equal to mass into acceleration, and this force fx is 0 horizontally and mass is m and ax is ax, and solving will get ax 0. So wherever net force along horizontal direction, which is here this fx was 0, so ax will be also 0, or vice versa. If ax 0, then force along that direction will be 0. Therefore no force is acting, because no acceleration, no force, and at that time no change in the velocity, known as dynamic equilibrium. And if initially it were 0 velocity, so that were the case as that should be steady equilibrium, but here it is dynamic equilibrium. So this is the first relations. For your, this is the for horizontal motion. Now for vertical motion. For vertical motion, there is the formula V equal to U plus At, because in the vertical direction the gravity force mg is acting, and here gravity force is acting vertically downward, so accelerations will also be acting in the vertical direction. What is the reason? Since Fy vertically is your plus mg, and here this is equal to mass into acceleration, so this acceleration is along Ay. So by writing May equal to mg, solving Ay will be g. So acceleration is constant along y-axis. So we can put these answers in this equations. Final velocity vertically is Vy, and the component of initial velocity along the vertical direction will be u cos 90, and that is 0. No component along vertical direction for the vertical downward motion, and acceleration is plus g, and time is t. So solving these answers would be your Vy equal to gt, second relation. So Vx is known with the first equation and Vy known from the second equation. So we can find this value, which is called magnitude of the velocity, known as speed, and using the concept of Pythagoras theorem, V square is equal to Vx square plus Vy square, and Vx is given as u and Vy is equal to gt, and solving u square plus g square t square. So finally v square is equal to u square g square t square, taking the square root, u square g square t square square root. This is called magnitude of velocity. Magnitude of velocity at t equal to t. At the time t equal to t, this is the magnitude of velocity v, this is the third relation. Now to find direction, means what is the direction of this velocity. So here suppose this direction is theta, means direction of the velocity is acting tangentially on the graph downward, and here this is a horizontal. So with respect to horizontal, this makes theta angle, suppose. So we can find tan theta for the directions in two dimension, Vy by Vx, and the same diagram I am showing here for your better understanding. Suppose this is the velocity Vx. Suppose the component along Vy is this very answer, and horizontally suppose Vx is this one. Now you make the triangle. This angle is the theta. So this value V, using the Pythagoras, this is Vy, this vertical is Vy, and this is Vx. So Vx square plus Vy square is equal to V square. So this was the concept. And for the tan theta, this tan theta equal to this direction has the velocity Vy, and this is the Vx. So tan theta is equal to perpendicular by base. So Vy by Vx, this is the answer. Now put the answer. Vy, so here Vy is gt and Vx, that is u. So finally tan theta is equal to this very answer is the fourth relation. So in this way, this concept is finished. This is the magnitude of the velocity. Whenever you have the t equal to t, that will be given according to this very concept. And initial velocity u will also be given. And by having this derivation, you can remember this very formula. No need to remember. Just you call back with your basic idea, and by putting the value of the t, value of the u and value of the constant g, you can easily obtain how much velocity is magnitude. And again, for the finding the direction, t will be given, u will be given, put, you will get the answers. So these two important formula result is sufficient to get this answer. So just you take the snapshot. So after taking the screenshot, now you understand these topics, 11th topics related with the projectile is completed. So okay, thank you. In the next video, the 12th concept will be given related with the same concept, rectangular projectile, and you have to anxiously waiting for that very concept. Okay, thank you. Enjoy.